Samartex is always going to be a tough team. We went there and we lost 2-1. Coming here, all that we needed was the win. We psyched the boys up. We trained them very, very well. Got them here to come and get the win, but it wasn't an easy win at all. Every time we go up, they equalize, and then we have to fight for our goals. But if you look at the goals that they scored, it was a bit more easy for them. They went through our defense, and that's something that I'm not happy about. So I did say that as much as it is good that we won and it's 3-2, we've gotten the 3 points. For me, as a technical man, it's not enough. I think that my boys can do more. We can score goals and not concede. So it's a very, very good win. We have our 3 points. It's going to move us up the table. But I think that we need to go back to the drawing board and do a bit more. I mean, it's 3 points. Anytime you play and then you get 3 points, you have confidence. But if you play teams like Samartex and then you win, I think it's a huge morale booster. Going away, I'm hoping that my boys can build on this, because this is very important. As a team, we need to build on this win, take it away to see what we can do. Probably grab a point or all 3 points from away, so that we can keep rising on the league log. I would not say it was an easy win at all. If you look at the goals that we scored, those were very, very difficult goals. Yemoh's first goal, for example, that one touch chip over the goalkeeper is not an easy thing to complete. Most players will control and then try to play, but Yemoh did a fantastic job. Look at his second goal. Goalkeeper is near post, but he still found the top corner. That was a tough goal. If you look at the corner kick, for example, we realized that all the corners that we're playing usually were the target was the near post, but we realized that the goalkeepers were not that great. So the idea was to go for the far post. We made our players run towards the near post. He played the far post. We got our goal as well. But if you look at the goals that they scored, I mean, it was a bit too easy for them. The defense was sleeping. Every time that they step forward, they are free to put their foot in. The guys were able to pass instead of marking and then trying to make sure that we cut down the spaces. We weren't doing that. So they were able to play through us, mostly just cut the ball, and then we considered those goals. So I did say it's a tough win, because every time that we scored, they equalized, and it makes you sit on tenterhooks a bit. Of course, we need to look at our defense. We need to look at the compactness. That's the first thing. We need to look at the pressing as well, because it looks like the first defender has to press the first attacker. It's a rule of football. So if the first defender fails to press the first attacker, it gives him the chance to bring the ball up. And the second defenders are supposed to be marking the second attackers, and then the third ones are supposed to keep the balance by making sure that they close down the spaces. These are things that we didn't do. So we're going to go back. We're going to go work on our press, cover, and then the balance. Once we get that right, I think that we'll be able to do well going away. I try not to put pressure on myself. I believe in the ability of my boys. They worked so hard right from the beginning of the season. I think that it's time that they pick points. We've played, I think, the last 3 games or so. We played drawn games. They won this one. I think that it should be a morale booster. It doesn't matter who that we played. There are also players like us. Like I always say, the teams that they've made, like Accra Hearts of Oak, those that made the name Accra Hearts of Oak, most of them, Shambokwe and Abladi Kuma and Stephen Apia, they've stopped playing football. They made it a name, and now Hearts of Oak is what it is. The same thing, if these my boys are able to play, they will lift the name of Vision. If they leave, whoever that comes, if Vision is high on the table, it's not because the name Vision is so fearful, but it's the players that are playing. So those that are at Accra Hearts of Oak are not the same people that made the name. So I think that they are beatable. We played away, they beat us 1. Adriana came here, they got a draw. I think that we can also go to their home grounds and do damage. I will not say a revenge. I mean, when we went there, for me, I think we could have come out with a point. We scored our own self. Then we scored a goal against them. The last goal that they scored, for example, it was a free kick because the guy pushed our player before he hit the ball. Referee didn't take it. But coming in here, if you look at the goals that we scored, especially in the first half, the game that we played and everything, I'll not call it a revenge. I would just say that my boys did well. They were able to beat. It was another game for them to get 3 points, then they got it. Pretty much that's it. Yeah, they're being stretched. I mean, unlike Europe where people travel with, flight and stuff like that, I mean, we travel by road. We just played Wednesday. Now it means that these boys would have to do recovery tomorrow and then travel on Friday. They might not be able to even train again until we play on Sunday. So it's a bit stressful for the Ghanaian player. If they were traveling by flight, it's okay. They do recovery tomorrow, they train Friday morning, probably even wait to travel on Saturday and then wait. But unfortunately, you have to travel all the way from here to Aduana, which is going to take a toll on them. We need to find a way to manage them, make sure that the muscles are ready, prepare them physically to go and play this game. And usually it's very tough because you don't only have to prepare them physically, you also have to prepare them mentally to be able to play these two tough encounters.
So far, no, like, many are Japan for this win because for the past 3 or 4 games, you to me win over your home ground. Say you draw, is either we lose. It is a Yamea dominating Kunimuya. Many are Japan for this game. Yeah. I know this match really a best match at the moment. Said me coaches in Kwandie. Bibi biara me chere me no me try me best me tie because omo no me ye papa no ma omo ye den omo ye echi say papa mu say boni mo omo a nti no me tie dem be kan bia me try everything best me improve say na be ya any matches bia me ntimi anya go e da ma team no for your home media ye ni pressure bia team bia be bia ye be win omo ba ye be taking step by step nti no yeah, focus next game I be kwa we. You know we na me aduma. Omo ask ni there. Kwan bia so ye be show mu. Yeah, o ma dream pa so far onu ni me role model a me hwe pa nti no. Ono me role model so onu na me sua no. Nti performance am ma o match mu bia no. I think say ni true ni videos am me hwe no. Sa na me so me try say metimi aye. Although me nyo no. Sa na yakobon ball bia different. Me style different on the style different by me try pan say me share ni ball until dia menye bia yo ono. So far my coaches need one of the best coach manya this season. Pa no crazy so far. Omo ta me chi kwan bia so. Football ni dey anya dey bia na obenya ode. But wherever it is no, omo motivate me. Omo ni me kasa especially Coach Nana or to me frame one-on-one no motivate me make kasa into me danasi. Second is me da Amza coach Amza say e kwan so ni me afa ababedu baby amedum. Me do bibia si so me supporters any me teammates ni nya me do bia say